I want to go fast. Have you ever wanted to ride a motorcycle but didn't know what type to get? Today I'm going to talk about different types of motorcycles to help you make that choice. We have two different types of motorcycles, the on and off-road motorcycles, and we're also going to talk about some of the racing opportunities for each motorcycle. So let's first look at street motorcycles. There are 4 different types of street motorcycles. The first one that we're going to talk about is the Cruiser. The Cruiser is a bike that has large V-twin engines with low centers of gravity and lower seat heights to help you get your feet on the ground. The riding position places your feet forward with your arms high. This is a comfortable riding position at lower speeds. However, it can be more fatiguing over long periods of time. This setup gives the bike less maneuverability. Next, we have the touring motorcycle. The touring motorcycle has large engines, fairings, and windshields. This type of bike is set up for long distance riding with upright, relaxed seat positions. This bike has room for storage as well as passengers and also has luggage racks. These bikes may have heated seats and handle grips as well as radios and intercoms, but they are heavy, weighing in at over 850 pounds. This brings us to the dual sport bike. This bike is used both on and off-road and is street legal with mirrors, instrument panels, and signals. It's considered the best of both worlds with higher seat heights that gives the bike higher center of gravity. With this, they are lighter weight, but they have a shorter shelf life and increased maintenance is needed on these types of bikes. Finally, we have the sport bike. This type of bike emphasizes speed, acceleration, braking, and cornering at the expense of comfort. With long reach to the handlebars pushing the body forward to the bike's center of gravity over the fuel tank, this forward lean supports the rider at high speeds, but puts a lot of stress and fatigue on the arms and wrists. This bike has high-performance engines with lightweight frames. Now we've looked at the different types of street bikes, let's look at the different types of off-road bikes. Off-road bikes, or dirt bikes as they are referred to, also have 4 distinct types. The first type we're going to look at is the motocross supercross bike. This bike is a 2 or 4 stroke engines varying in size from 50 cc's to 650 cc's. They have small fuel tanks for lightness and compactness. Long travel on the shocks allow riders to take jumps at high speeds. Next, we have the enduro bike. The enduro bike also comes in 2 strokes and 4 stroke engines ranging in size from 125 cc's to 650 cc's. They are modified street legal bikes with lights, horns, as well as rear license plates. They have deep suspensions like the motocross supercross bikes, but they are specialized for this sport. Next we have the rally raid bike. The engines on these bikes range from 450 cc's to 750 cc's. They are a specialized type of enduro bike that have significantly larger fuel tanks that allow them to go longer distance. They are typically raced through the deserts. Last, we have the trials bike. The trials bike is a small 2-stroke engine bike with ranging in 125 to 300 cc's. Most with no seats, brakes, or suspension. And at the most they have 2 gears. They are lightweight with crisp throttle response. Now let's look at some of the racing opportunities for both on and off-road motorcycles. There are a lot of major series that you can compete on racing on and off-road motorcycles, but let's just look at 2 of them. For street racing, there's the MotoGP series, which consists of 3 classes, the MotoGP, Moto2, and Moto3. These bikes are 4-stroke engines that are not street legal. Races have 20 riders with a 45-minute race, and they have 18 stops in 15 different countries on this series, with the overall points leader at the end of the 18 stops being declared the champion. For the off-road or dirt bike racing series, there's the outdoor series of motocross. This has two different classes, the 250cc and the 450cc. With 12 stops at 12 different tracks in the United States, this race consists of 40 riders at each race, and at the end of the 12 stops, the leader within the points is declared champion in each class. Now that we have talked about some of the different racing opportunities, let's review what we learned today. Today we talked about on and off-road motorcycles and some racing opportunities. I hope this has provided you with some insight on picking a bike that is perfect for you. Thank you.